What is going on, everyone? Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I'm so pumped and ready to get into it because this is the overview of the TopStep sponsorship system. Now, what is that? Firstly, welcome to the first iteration of the TopStep sponsorship system, and I've been building this for the past few weeks, and everything you see in this video is completely from scratch, really, because I've built it myself. So yeah, but the real question is why? Why have I built it? This exists because I'm a semi-professional motorcycle racer, and I race motorbikes around Australia. I've constantly struggled with getting sponsors, and more importantly, staying consistent enough to outreach to sponsors with the outreach to sponsors, because you can't get sponsors if you're not getting in contact with people, and outreach is the way you get in contact with them. So this system basically solves this part of the flywheel from racing to sponsorship. And if you're curious, this is what I look like racing. This is one of the most recent photos, I guess. And yeah, I'm really proud of that photo. It looks really cool. But nonetheless, let's get into the 6 or 7 parts of the system. So diving right into the first part is the stimuli hub, which if we go over to here, we can scroll up, go to this tab, which is the TopStep sponsorship stimuli hub, where this is where the cold and warm outreach scripts live. These are basically just templates so that I can use them in an email and everything, and then adjust it to the specific business and sponsor that I'm outreaching to. It just makes it so much easier, so you're not rewriting every single outreach from the beginning, and it makes it easier to test so that you can change bits and pieces of this message and see what's better, what's worse, etc., etc. So that is the outreach scripts. Then we go back to the next one, which is the sponsorship, well, the sponsor CRM, which if we go to this tab here is a big fat CRM list of just all the sponsors that I will be reaching out to. And this consists of the business, the contact info. Why them is there's a 5-reason thing. So product, fit, value, visibility, credibility, and clout. That is it's just a thing to actually pick so that you're filtering out the sponsors, and there's actually a good enough way or reason for you to outreach, because if there's no reason to outreach, then there's no point to outreach. And then we go to their goals, which through the research, you fill this whole section up pretty much, just trying to learn more about them and what they're trying to do so that you can help them get there and provide value in exchange for sponsorship. Exactly. So their goals, their problems, and then the hook and summary is basically the entire transactional sponsorship deal in one sentence. So this is just a really good punchy way to create a good offer almost. And then obviously decision maker, and then date outreach we'll get to in a second. So then we go back to here, which the next one is the follow-up sequence, which if we go back to the stimuli hub and we go to this second tab is the cold and warm follow-ups, which I've just been trying to figure out. And I've created 1, 2, 3, 4 follow-ups for the cold follow-up sequence, and then another 4 for the warm follow-up sequence. And then going back into this over here is where it is tracked. So for example, we've got the date outreached, obviously, then we've got follow-up 1, and then done, follow-up 2, done, follow-up 3, done, follow-up 4, done, replied, booked. So for example, let's say if I put in today's date, which is the 15th of July 2026, and we and then we hit enter on that, it'll, first of all, it will light up green. So that means we've outreached, and my whole goal is to just fill this section completely green, make it as green as you can. So then, but what you'll also notice is that it automatically fills in the dates in which I need to follow up for the first time, second time, third time, and then this is a 60-day follow-up. So 2 months later, just in case, if we haven't got a reply yet. And then obviously you just tick these boxes off once they're done, and they also highlight as well. So say they reply after the second follow-up, then we can go here and then click replied, and then boom, it goes yellow, which is a step forward. I've just made it so it looks a bit better and a bit more appealing. And then hopefully they book on a call, and if they do, we click this one and it goes bang, goes to green, and that is everything we need to do for the CRM step basically. And then obviously there's a section here with notes and the outcome and result we get for them. We actually do and get for them, which is always good to track. Then that is the follow-up sequence. Then we go back here and we go to the metric tracker that I made, which if we go to this second tab here is a big fat lot of data and words and percentages. So just looking along the bottom here, we've got the date, outreach sent, replies total, positive replies, meetings booked, meetings held, positive meetings, proposals sent, and then closed, signed, and then a notes section here. So all of these are just up here, and then as you can see, they're all 0 at the moment. But for example, every day every day is a row. So say today, let's keep with the today theme. We do that, and then say I sent 40 outreach today. It'll automatically come up here, and then replies, maybe let's say 5 people have replied, and then boom, that replied there, and also it lit up green here, and I'll tell you about that in just a sec. So removing all these now, these are percentages all of this is worked out from these here, which is just basically the stuff down here, which all comes out as percentages basically. And these over here are the KPIs, are the key performance indicators, and as you can see, they're all labeled target because this is something I would like to get to with all these percentages down here. And as you saw before, once a percentage exceeds say 10% here, 3% here, 20% here, then it'll light up green like that. And the goal through iteration and through testing and through a lot of outreach, in theory, this whole bit should be boom, spiked up, green, good to go. And then all you need to do is just continue to outreach down, all the way down, as much as you want, to then, because then you can predict how many outreaches get you a sponsor. And that's what I'm going to get to. But yeah, I'm really pumped about this. It's actually really cool to use, and it's quite simple as well. So I'm quite happy with how that's worked out. It's taken me ages to do that. But then we go on to the 90-day plan of attack. And this is from the Imperium Academy, thanks to Charlie Morgan, which is just over here. So this 90-day plan of attack consists of 90 slots of just basically like the metric tracker. It's just 1 row a day, and he's got here outreach done, and then you just go through and tick how many you've done. And he had 200 here, but since I'm first testing this with a different sort of outreach, I've put 15 because I am really going to focus on researching and finding out as much as I can about each business. So each day I plan to do 2 to 4 hours of research, and then, as it says here, 15 outreach. So research 15 businesses in that 2 to 4 hours a day, and then spend an hour sending it out and everything like that. And then we've got content over here, which is just a tickable box, which obviously my goal and things that I do on my channel is just one good video a week. And if one of these are ticked off, then that is cool beans. And this is great showing you guys this, because I really want to knuckle down and really get to this. So I'll be showing you screenshots of this and how we're going, and then I can also show you screenshots of all of this stuff as well, just so we're all on the same page. And yeah, but for right now I'm going to undo it all. But yeah, it's a really cool thing, and the reason I'm showing you this is so that it gives me a bit of accountability, to stick to it and do it. So those are the 5 main points, and then what's next? And I know I've just covered it, but I really want to just touch on it again because it's so important. The next stage is taking on that 90-day plan of attack and working through everything I've shown you, doing nothing else but that, and obviously showing you guys everything, of course. So I've got everything set up now. It's just a matter of facing the pain and doing the work. And I'm literally just showing you this and telling you this so that it's out on the internet and people can see it, right? So that I am held accountable. But with that, I just want to thank you for watching this overview. And it's cool if you're seriously still watching this. Thank you so much. This is my first ever time literally using Loom, this thing in the bottom corner. My first time using anything like this, so it's a bit nerve-wracking. It's a bit different to the phone on the wall, but no, it's brilliant, and I'm super pumped. And obviously it's going to be very hard. It's going to be a very hard process, but I'm excited to continue to do the work and show you guys what's up during the process and the results that I hopefully will get through iteration and testing. But yeah, please be sure to subscribe if you're not already, so you don't miss out on any future videos that I will be showing you guys more stuff and how I'm going. And also you can use it as a time to hold yourself accountable, so then we can almost work together. So when you see one of my videos, you can retrack what you've done in the week, and you can just comment down below what you've done and how we're holding each other accountable, basically. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be difficult, but it's gonna be worth it. And also, if you guys like newsletters and reading newsletters, then go check out sampazetta.racing. It's my website and my newsletter, and join the newsletter to become a part of Team 51 today, literally today. And part of this little tiny fine print down here, let me know if you guys like this sort of video, and just comment down below and I'll do more of them because they're really fun. They're actually quite good. It's nice to be able to just show you guys stuff instead of just talking. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this far into the video, and I can't wait to show you what's happened in the next week or so. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.